Hey there guys, and welcome back once again to this. Not even acknowledging it anymore, just doing this. Doesn't he usually have two T's, or is that me being dumb? Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage. Oh yeah, no, we knew this. Next thing was there. Hey, what up everybody, we're Joe Speakeasy Quat. My name Daniel, let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did the cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs. And I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turned to Matt and tried to start a conversation. So do you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? He can't hear me, so I just stopped and tried to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 20 minutes? 10 minutes? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act, as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise, Pup is much better. I have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I is this another hand holding thing where like I'm like trying to get through the crowd and he grabs my hand and then we walk hand in hand for a little bit? Okay, let's find out if yet again they're going to be that obvious. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realise I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? This next time on Dragon Ball Z. What if suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me? It's Matt. Hey. Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Hey. Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah. It's one of my absolute favoritist things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music, just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee, cause this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Yeah, sounds great.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pop plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pop play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta find him before I get trampled by all these rowdy youths.
Find that dad.
How do I move?
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken, what a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me.
Okay.
It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
I mean...
Let's check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. But really, content ID demands a serious convo.
Anyway. After searching and searching, I realise it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in a sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I'll watch Pups set by my lonesome out next to a... Please, stop.
What a mess.
A bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell they're judging my clothes, and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain... Sure, please, I'm trying to talk. Explain the usefulness of utility pockets, but I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. There we go. The show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me.
Hey.
Dude. You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there.
Hey.
I was clicking down, but it just kept going to the side, and he jumped off the side. I don't know why. That was... I don't understand why you'd put these little mini games in at all. Like, it doesn't tell you how to do them, and like it's fairly intuitive and everything, but just to like spring that shit on people, it's like going through an entire game like this, and then right at the end to complete the game, you have to do like an out of the blue, only in that moment. Quick time event where it's just like quick time event, and if you don't click it, you lose, and it's like the J button on your keyboard or some shit like that. It's just like it's so out of place in this game. I don't like they did it with the Pokemon for no apparent reason, and then they just put it in each of these dates, I guess, for no apparent reason. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? I mean, honestly, the song was kind of getting in the way of me talking, but yeah, sure. Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though.
Hey.
Well, next time, I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing? I blush a lot.
Oh.
You hungry? Starving.
Hey.
Follow me. Matt and I walk into a tiny diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from that tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go.
Hey.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. And just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Hey.
Bought him a beer afterward and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. How did we get into this conversation?
Oh.
Yeah, man. Just goes to show you the punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all of these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try and help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey, yeah.
Like what? I don't know, yeah, sure. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Hey.
Man.
Hey.
Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always.
Hey.
You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey, yeah.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha, you and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Manda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. I think that's that date. Done. Yeah, there you go. That's that date. Done. So, gun safety.
Yeah, man, that was some great stuff out there.
I guess I got a B because of the wait, what does it say? Gun safety and grunge, bad puns, baking, pit. It was alright, I guess. But like, okay, so just to be serious for a moment before I end this video about this game, all I can say is, like, with a few tweaks of words, you could easily replace this main character with a woman. You know, you could easily fit a single mum into this dating game, and it would be no different. You know, I don't feel like there's really any kind of the main character's just a generic, passive, let everything happen to them kind of person. They're not, you know. Do you know what I mean? It just, like, you know, I've played a lot of crappy dating style games by this point, and you know, this one is better than many of them, in the sense of just looking better and, you know, having a bit of a better budget and this kind of thing. And there's only been one spelling mistake that I've noticed, and that was do instead of to, or something like that, or so instead of do, or to. I can't remember. Anyway, it was something along those lines. I don't know. It just seems like this could have been interesting, maybe, and it's just really bland, and the extra, like, mini games are just added in because they were worried that, probably right, there wasn't enough to the character of this game, I guess. Amanda's okay. I kind of like the relationship between Amanda and her dad. I think that's the only thing really that interests me. As far as I can tell, this would have been a lot better not as a dating game, and just as, like, a visual novel of a single dad moving into an area, getting to know the parents and trying to be a good dad. Like, honestly, if they took out the dating aspect of this, and, you know, let there be, like, optional dating parts, you know, no kind of, like, forced romance regardless of your choices, and we're just like, hey, so you're a dad, you get to chill with other dads and, you know, other single parents, and, like, raise your kid. That's really interesting. You know, give me a game like this, except for take out most of the romance. I'd be really interested to play it. You know, as long as the interactions were a bit better and everything. Anyway, I'll talk about this maybe at the end of this series, in a bit more detail. But yeah, these are just my basic thoughts from playing this game for 6 or 7 episodes in a row. I think maybe 8 episodes in a row at this point. So this is going to be my last one of this recording session, so when I come back, the voices will probably be completely different. I'll probably do really crap at remembering which voices go with whom. I'll probably forget what has been done, etc, etc, so be prepared for that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always helps out a lot, and of course I do really appreciate it. I hate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.